It's your girl Ashanti, and I'm back with another mukbang with my sis Barbara. Barbara's back in the building, y'all, per you all's request.
Right.
Okay, it's lit. Um, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And
Oh, this for me.
yeah. And tonight we will be eating Monkey King. This is my first time ever eating Monkey King. And I've been wanting some of their Mongolian beef chow mein for the longest. So I'm super excited to eat this tonight. And so Barbara has
I have salt and pepper wings and garlic fries.
yes.
Their wings, I mean, their wings are fire. We love Monkey King. This is not a sponsored video.
No, definitely not. But we would like to be sponsored by Monkey King. Hit us up. Okay, let's do a thumbnail. Because last time we did not do a thumbnail. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hold on. Okay.
Maybe cracking me up with them nails. Ting ting.
Alright, okay. Hope y'all got your thumbnail. And we are about to chow down. Oh, you guys, I have a Sprite for my beverage tonight. You want to see my plate? Okay, guys, so I'm gonna start off. My name is Ashanti, as you guys can see on my YouTube channel. My name is Ashanti. I was born and raised in Richmond. I did live in Oakland for a few years, and I grew up in Oakland because a lot of my family members is from Oakland. So I know my way around Oakland for the most part, but I'm from Richmond, and I lived in Richmond most of my life. Oops. My favorite color, I would have to say, is green. It used to be purple, but
Really? I
yeah.
had no idea, girl.
Yeah, I used to love purple, but I just felt like purple was depressing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like when you look at purple, sometimes it just gives me like gloomy vibes.
You know they say purple is a symbolism of royalty
Yeah, but it just
and
don't.
the color of the heavens.
It don't give me that. It gives me dark depression. Even when the violet, like light purples, it just
Really?
do not make me happy to see it. Like green makes me happy. It makes me feel good.
And green is the color of money. Y'all know she be pimping, so.
Oh, right.
That's why green is her favorite color.
Well, she be pimping. I definitely do. No, I'm just playing.
A little about me. My name is Barbara. And I was born in Oakland, California, but my parents raised us in Antioch. But I was always in Oakland for like family events, hanging out with family, and I grew up pretty well. We was always going on trips and having a really good time as a family. And then I went to school, met Ashanti in middle school, but then we didn't become really close until like freshman year of high school.
Yeah. Maybe till junior year.
No, she swears junior year, but I could have swore we was close freshman year because I remember us all going to Little Caesars or going somewhere to eat after school. And I had like a red weave.
Girl, we knew each other since middle school, but we didn't start hanging out, like going to each other's house and like
until junior year.
Like telling each other like our personal business and stuff like that until like junior year. But we've been knowing each other, and we ran in the same circle of friends since middle school.
Right.
Yeah. So we've been friends since middle school, but we didn't become like super close until junior year.
Right. And my name is not really Barbara. That's just an alias for the online world. My name is Samaya. So those who know me know my real name. My favorite color is pink. But when I was growing up, I used to be a tomboy, and it was blue. So I used to always be outside catching frogs with my neighbors, falling off bikes, rolling down the hill. I was crazy playing t-ball in the courtyard. But then now I'm a lady and I like pink. I like wearing heels. I like wearing makeup. I like doing my hair. But I'm still pretty adventurous. For example, I'm going skydiving for my birthday because that's what I want to do. I want to jump out of the plane and have a good ass time. I used to live in Philadelphia though for like 7 years. And then I decided to come back home, and now I'm here eating my favorite salt pepper wings from Monkey King. But my all-time favorite is the crab fried rice, but I'm trying to lay off the rice for today.
It'd be like that. Well, let's just talk about our date life.
Oh.
Okay, so we're going to talk about our dating life and what it's been like lately. And if you want to share something from the past, you can. If not, it's fine. Who will? Well,
You go first.
I started dating when I was 16 years old. But my first little dude I was talking to, well, I was like 10. 10 years old. His name was Craig. Motherfucking Craig. All my cousins and family members know Craig. Craig tried to talk to everybody in my family.
What?
And he didn't care. He didn't. He was just a little black thing. He tried to talk to any and everybody. So I wonder what Craig is. Craig, if you ever see this video, hit me up. I miss you. That was really my road dog. But my cousin had met him on the party line. And he was like, well, what's up with you? And we just like hit it off. We just became the best of friends for like many years. But we never seen each other in person. Crazy thing is, he's seen all the rest of my cousins except for me in person. But after him, I started dating Adrian over the phone from Atlanta. That was like my favorite friend. Like, oh, I love him so much. I still love him. I wonder where the hell he at. And then I turned 16 and I started dating this idiot. I'm not going to say his name because I don't like him. And lost my virginity to him. Girl, right. That was a mess. And then I met Donnie a couple months later. Or maybe like a month later. And Donnie, I was really, really in love with him. Like, that's the only guy I've ever fell in love with. Ever. He was really chill and cool. But he turned out to be the biggest liar I ever met in my life. The nigga lied about his mama and his daddy being dead.
Who does that?
Girl, right. Lied about his mama. Let me tell y'all the story. He said on his prom night, this all happened on his prom night. His stepdad and his mama got into it. His stepdad shot the mama up. And he found himself was sitting on the edge of the bed in the hotel room. This sounds like a whole movie. So this dude get a phone call saying that his mama is dead or that the man killed her. He said, so then I was like, okay, well, where your daddy at? He like, yeah, my dad, he in jail for life because he killed my stepdad for killing my mom. So I'm like, damn, you ain't got no parents? You don't have no parents at all. Y'all, and I really believe him. I was 16, I was dumb and naive, so I definitely believe him. Then he lied about having a baby. It was just a lot.
Wait, let me ask you. Did you ever figure out if his parents was alive?
Mm-hmm.
They alive?
Cause he lies so fucking
That's
much.
extreme to lie and say your mom got murdered.
Right. I'm like, who does that? Like, when the truth came out, I was just in such disbelief. Like, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Like, he's a fucking psychopath. And then after him, I just dated a few other guys. Nothing serious. Some crazy dudes. But now I'm dating a really nice guy. He wasn't the type of guy I would typically go for because Samaya knows that I don't date skinny dudes. I love me a thick madam. I love me a dude that got some meat to them. But, you know, I have to overlook that. Other than that, he was nice looking, so I decided to give him a chance. And I'm glad I did because he's really a sweetheart, and unlike most of my exes or dudes that I dealt with in the past, he knows how to communicate very well and express how he feels about me. And
that's a blessing, y'all, because I'm not gonna speak for every woman, and this is not every woman's story, but you know, sometimes it is hard to come across a man who knows how to communicate and not lie, not be over dramatic, not be distant when they are feeling some kind of way and they want to express it, but then they don't for some odd reason.
right.
And just really not afraid to say how they feel or what's on their mind in a respectful way too.
Mm-hmm.
Because you do have men who like to talk and they swear they communicating, but they disrespectful, you know. But yeah, I am rooting for them. You know what I mean? We love to see our sisters happy and being treated right and treated how they deserve. But you know, at the same time, we are single and we like to mingle when it's appropriate.
Right, but it seems like he's trying to lock me down, y'all. So I might be off the market soon. I might be off the shelf. Somebody's gonna be sitting there solo.
Don't make me choke. Oh, that's hella funny. My dating life has been crazy so far. I started dating when I was like, I would say 19. Because when I was younger, I was very, you know, devoted to my Christian faith. And I swore that I wasn't going to be with any kind of man until I got married. But then I'm like, logically, how you going to get married and you ain't dating? You know what I mean? Like, it ain't just going to happen. But anyways, you know, started dating when I was 19. Lost my virginity to a class clown.
Girl, you don't see this video common.
Yeah. Who cares? We know. He know who he is and what kind of man he is. And then I got to college, went to Temple, went to Philadelphia. And I was dating then at the time, and I was so obsessed and so just hypnotized of this guy that I went to school with. I liked him so much. But we ended up just like turning out to be really good friends, and he's like a really great person, and I always wish him well in life. But you know, at the time he had my heart, and you know, it just didn't go beyond friendship. But of course, like, still in Philadelphia, I was fucking around, doing what I wanted to do. And it was good. I had some really good, wild experiences. And then I met somebody at work. And, you know, I just don't think people should be dating at work. This is not blackpeoplemeet.com. This is work. So at the time, like, I was not giving nobody no play. But he was always like, oh, you're cute, always like courting me and doing this. And I'm like, oh, that's really nice. And then when I stopped working there, that's when I gave him the time of day. And yeah, we just started fucking. And then we ended up in a relationship. But he was just not treating me right, and I don't think he actually was really ready to be in a relationship. So there was like a lot of sabotaging going on. I feel like, and I also feel like he just didn't know how to be the man that I needed and wanted to be. So we are no longer together anymore, but I definitely was like in love with him, and I feel like he was like my first true like deep adult kind of love, you know. And you know, my heart, it was broken. And now I'm single and I'm trying to mingle. But I feel like, y'all, ever since I've been trying to mingle, because at first I was like, you know, fuck these niggas. I don't care about nobody. I'm just focusing on myself, which at a certain point in time, like, I have been doing, and I still am, because I don't want to be in a relationship as of yet. I just want to have, you know, somebody in my life that I really like, I enjoy being around, we get along really well, we're making each other feel good, we're sharing our lives together. I've come across some guys that I've actually felt like maybe there was like a little bit of like a connection, and like, oh, I really like you, like we had really good conversations, and then they disappear. It's like poof, they gone. And I just don't be knowing what happens. I'm like, wait, what just happened? I think for me it's harder to just find somebody that I'm like, that really excites me, you know. Just like, oh, y'all are boring, or okay, what it is what it is, you know, just give me that pain and dip. But
bring that dick down.
and then I noticed that like none of y'all like to wear pants around your waist. Like a lot of guys have turned me off because they just wear their pants below their ass, their drawers are out, they sagging with no belt. Girl,
nothing crazy.
Terrible. Like, are you 5?
Where's your grandparents?
Grand?
No, for real.
Who taught you how to wear clothes?
Right.
That stuff is spicy.
It is. Y'all, so we recently just went to LA. It was a girls trip. It was lit. We originally planned it for all of our friends to come, because it's like a group of like, what, 6 of us? Right? Like 6 or 7?
About that.
So, it was me and Samaya and our friend Bree. What's up, Lady Bree? What's up, Michael? What's up, Brittany? We gotta give all y'all a shout out.
Yeah.
But,
what's up, Key?
Hey.
What's up, Bree? What's up, Lisa? I want all 3.
But no, we ended up going out there and we had so much fun. Like,
I had a ball.
Literally, I think we just partied. We just went. What the hell was we doing? Just eat, girl. We would go to sleep all damn day, wake up, do makeup, do hair, put on outfits, take pictures for about an hour.
I don't even think we went to sleep for real.
Right. Then we would go out to dinner every night at midnight. Every fucking night at midnight we would be at a restaurant, and then we end up going to this hookah lounge, y'all. So we go inside, we get a VIP section where we got our own like room to ourselves, and we just big chilling. They got music playing, they got flat screens, so they playing Blueface, they playing, who else they playing? I don't know. They play Blueface, Moneybag Yo, right?
All the hood songs. It was like hood.
It was fucking lit. And I'm telling you, my friends, they was shaking ass. I'm sitting up there like, so this dude ended up walking past our VIP section, kept walking past looking hella weird. And he just kept looking in there and he nodded his head at us. And so,
mind you, I ain't noticed nobody because I was, you know, doing me, having a good time, dancing.
Right. So, finally, he decides to bring his ass in our section, and he like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, fine, how are you? And he started talking, telling me he played for the, play overseas, basketball
for the
overseas.
NBA.
Yeah, he played basketball overseas. I'm like, okay, the fuck does that, like, what am I supposed to do with that? Okay, thank you, though. He said, can me and my bro, can we come over to y'all section? We got hookah, We got hella hookah. Can we come up in here? And I was like, hell yeah, more hookah. come on, let's go. So he came in there, him and his friend, and they bought us some drinks. Wasn't alcohol drinks, but they bought us some drinks. he asked us what all that we want. We told him, and you know, I'm just like trying to get the crowd in because Samaya was on her phone, Lady Bree was on her phone, the other man was on his phone, and then this nigga sitting up there like this. I got a video of him on my phone. And he had those shades, y'all, so we couldn't see his face. I was just so confused, but I'm like, hey, he got free hookah, let's turn up. So every time he would hit the hookah, I'm like, give me the hookah. I'm hitting the hookah, I'm passing it to my sis and my other sis, Bree. We getting lit off that shit in our. So then they was like, oh, it was
closing
at 5. They don't close until 5 o'clock in the morning. It's a hookah lounge.
We was literally there until like 5.
Yeah, until they closed.
Like 4 or 5.
Girl, so the dude with the shades was talking to me, but I was like, that's not my type.
Really? I was
Girl,
confused.
I told you that. I told you I don't fuck with skinny dudes, light skin. I don't like shit like that. I want me a regular looking nigga, but black, chocolate, big, not too big.
I thought he was your type because he was tall.
That's about it. That's all he had. That I was like, he had a pretty. I mean, you could tell underneath the glasses that he was a nice looking man. But I could say you cute, but that don't mean I like you. Like, I'm gonna fuck with you. Because I don't like no pretty ass looking niggas. I don't like shit like that.
I kind of do. And
yeah, she does. She's been like that since high school. So, I don't like those type of niggas. So I said, okay, well, my sis single at the time. I was dating somebody that I thought, you know, was cool at the time. So, I'm like, well, my sis single. What's up? So I said, okay, what's
Did you tell him that?
Yeah.
Oh.
I said,
she gonna tell me, oh, give him a lap dance.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, sis, fuck with him. She like, no. She like sitting there trying to get to know the nigga, the music playing and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? This shit dry. I'm sitting there hitting the hookah. I'm doing the same shit the nigga doing. I'm vibing. This night was a fucking mess, y'all. This night was just a mess. But so they chopping it up or whatever. The dude was like, once the club ended, he was like, oh, it's this place around the corner. They got some good ass food. I want to treat y'all. So we like, okay, cool. We walk around the corner. We like, nigga, what's open? The street is empty.
Everything was closed except for
that hookah lounge.
No, and the store across the street on the corner.
What, 7-Eleven? I think
it was a corner store.
Oh,
was it 7-Eleven?
Yeah, it was a 7-Eleven over there. Yeah, so I said, well, come on, let's hop in our car. Because he was like, or no, I think we said like, oh, it's a Denny's by our hotel room. And he was like, they was like, oh, okay, well, let's go. So we get in the car and we driving. He like, y'all from the Bay, play that E40. And he going dumb. We sitting there like, nigga, we ain't heard this shit. Hold on. Said, play that Rockefeller. That nigga was going dumb. I'm like, hey, fuck it up. Somebody ended up just sitting there in the backseat like this. They falling asleep and shit.
I'm up because I'm like, what is going on? Mind you, he from LA. I'm
trying to turn the nigga up because I'm like, sis in the back. Come on, turn this nigga up. This gonna be your nigga for tonight or for this morning. I'm like, hey, fuck it up, hey.
But mind you, I'm in the back seat because he was hella tall.
Right.
He can only sit in the front.
Mm-hmm.
But he was playing like Mr. Fab.
Yes.
All that.
I'm like, he play that white tee, blue jeans, and Nikes. I'm like, okay. So we turn the song on. He, you know, like, what the fuck is going on?
He was really hyped up at fucking 6 o'clock in the morning.
6 o'clock in the fucking morning. It was too much going on for me. But I'm trying to, keep everybody in because it was hella early in the morning. And we should have been in the bed by then. But we decided
We was
to
about
stay.
to leave at like 2, I think. And then he
No, we
came
was
to
gonna stay until like 4. Cause by the time we got there, it was like 1, almost 2. Cause you remember the Mexican food place
Oh, yeah.
closed at like
Midnight.
12:30. Yeah, we didn't leave there until like 12:30. So yeah, we up in there. We driving, a nigga playing these old ass fucking songs, Bay Area songs. He thinking we gonna go dumb because we from the Bay. I'm sitting there like,
No.
I said, well, let's fuck it up there. So I'm like, I'm amping him up. So then they was like, y'all trying to get a bottle? Y'all want to get a bottle? Y'all trying to get a bottle?
Jesus. They had us at the liquor store at 7:15.
We went to Rayleigh's, some store. And the nigga hopped out the car. He said, y'all ain't gonna leave us, right? We like, huh? And he like, y'all not gonna leave us, right? All right, let's go back. Because we went to Denny's first. Okay, so we pull up to Denny's. We go inside Denny's. We eat. The nigga trying to stuff her. Like, get whatever.
He's trying to force me to eat a fucking, what is it, that sampler?
Yeah, the sampler. He like, get whatever y'all want. It's on me. It's on me. I'm paying for everybody.
And I'm like, I don't want no fucking Denny's. I'm not
Right.
fucking hungry. I'm sleepy. He's like, eat. And I'm like, you eat. What the fuck? Why are you
Right.
trying to force me to eat this nasty ass food?
Girl, I got me some chicken strips and some fries. I said, I'm gonna eat this shit later on in the hotel room.
He was like, it's all on me. It's all on me. You know,
Girl.
we got money. We got
we
bread.
got money. Oh, let me tell y'all, he was a fucking name dropper. I used to hang out with Ray J. Yeah, I know the crew from the Parkers. Yeah, I went to their parties. Yeah, I know Waka Flocka. I was hanging out with him not too long ago. Like, we like, what? Okay, cool. Then Samaya asking him 1,000,001 questions. She asked the nigga when the last time he visited, didn't
He had really nice teeth, though. Like, he had the best teeth I ever seen on a black man in
He
person.
did have some nice teeth. But
So
we all was shocked when she asked him that. And then we all end up leaving and going,
they was like, oh, let's turn up. We about to go get a bottle.
wait, first of all, the nigga said he got money and he a pro athlete overseas and all this shit. And that nigga whipped out the EDD card. And I'm like, and he tried to slide it to the waiter.
But I seen it.
Right, we seen that. I'm like, it's fine. Like, shit, I got one too. Like, but you didn't have to make it seem like you just balling out of control or whatever. So, anyway, we go to Rayleigh's. We go get the bottle. And the nigga like, don't leave me. Y'all gonna leave me. And I'm like, shit, we should. We fucking tired. But nah,
We didn't
we
leave
end
him
up,
yet.
yeah, not yet. We ended up staying and waiting for them to come out. They get some bottles. What kind of drink they get y'all? Some wine.
Some wine.
And so they pretty much came back to our hotel room with us. And yeah, we all put on the bathing suits. Well, we took a shower, then we went and put on bathing suits, and we went down to the water, and they hopped straight in the hot tub. And I said, well, I'm hella sleepy. Let me get in the pool because that shit should wake me up.
Mind you, y'all, this is at this point
like
8.
Yeah, because they said they
9
didn't
o'clock.
open the pool until 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Yes.
Ain't nobody went to sleep. Ain't nobody took a nap.
Nothing.
We was just up from
24 hours.
because we went to the beach that day.
Earlier that day, we went to the fucking beach.
So we was up 24 hours at this point.
Mhm.
But something was like telling me like this nigga is hella weird. Like he's hella weird. What the fuck is wrong with him? Because I can't understand why he was all hyped up, hella juiced at fucking 8 in the morning. At this point, we all hella sleepy. Damn near about to fall asleep in our plate. But
Right.
he kept saying turn up, turn up.
Yeah,
And I'm
turn
like,
up.
are you on something?
All
Like, ain't no
motherfucking
way
night.
you trying to turn up at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
So then,
Well, he kind of
damn, girl,
lightweight
you
crashed.
got, Mongolian beef juice on
I'm
me.
sorry, it's just sweating.
Yeah, he kind of like was winding down before we got into the hot tub, which he
Yeah, on
wind
the
down
porch.
a lot because he was hella hype.
Oh wait, that nigga C. Kells. I'm sorry. He told me that shit was hella funny. He said, "Yeah, you remind me of this." What did he say? This battle rapper. It was some female battle rapper. He said she hella pretty, but you remind me of her. I said you got me fucked up. Call me no fucking female battle rapper. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, C. Kells, he was hella funny.
He was hella cool.
C. Kells is not the one we talk about though.
Yeah, I don't know the other guy's name, but
Shout out to C. Kells. If you know him, listen to his music.
yeah, on
He's
YouTube.
everywhere.
Yes.
But yeah, like he ended up winding down. And we finally go to the hot tub. And I was like, all right, y'all, we only doing this for an hour. Nothing more, nothing less. You know what I mean? Shanti said, fuck that, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, I put my feet in that warm ass fucking pool. I thought that shit was gonna wake me up. I'm on the phone with my friend at the time, I'm like, bro, the fucking buildings is just spinning. Like, it's a lot going on. He said, go get your ass in the bed.
We was hella sleepy, like, to the point where things started to look different.
Right.
I felt crazy.
Delirious.
Right. We were delirious. I felt crazy. You know, people started to look crazy to me. But we got in that fucking hot tub, and then they was like, Ashanti ended up leaving. They got swim chucks and stuff like that, but I, got in the hot tub, and it did feel good. But I was tired. But then it was like, turn up, we about to pull up. We about to pull up. What you want? And I'm like, pull up? It's like 9 o'clock, and I ain't been to sleep at all. So they like drinking Amsterdam. And I was like, all right.
They had Amsterdam?
Yes. Vodka Amsterdam. So they poured me and Brianna up some wine. I didn't even drink it. Because I was like, if I drink this wine, I'm going to fucking fall in this hot tub. Fall asleep and drown to death because I'm asleep. And then Kells, he was like in the pool swimming. Demetrius, which was the dude, he in the pool swimming at this point. And Ashanti was trying to put us on all night, so we doing our thing in a hot tub, you know what I mean? Like a little flirting, a little touching here and there. But I'm getting hella sleepy because it felt like fucking bath water. And I'm just like, Brianna, how do I look? She was like, sleepy. I said, fuck, I need to go to bed. So at this point, I'm telling him, like, listen, Demetrius, I'm about to go home. He was like, about to go to sleep. He was like, no, I don't want you to go. Don't go to sleep. Can I lay with you? And I was like, no, it's a room full of girls. You can't lay with me. So he was like, all right, well, I'm about to go get a room. I said, you about to get a room? He was like, yes, I'm about to get a room so we can lay in the bed together. I was like, all right, go get a room. I wasn't taking him seriously, so I egged him on or whatever. So he was like, all right, don't leave. I'm about to get a room. Don't leave. Just stay here for a minute. I said, okay, I'm going to stay here. So him and Kells leave to actually go to the lobby to get a room. And I'm like waiting for 10 minutes. I'm like thinking to myself, should I go to his room? Should I not go to his room? Contemplating on if this is what I really want to do. I was feeling it at some point, like the vibe. And I was thinking to myself, like, I can actually fuck him. But I was on my period. So I said, I'm not doing shit. And I'm tired as fuck. I said, by the time he laid me down in that bed, I'm about to fucking fall asleep.
Right.
So I said, you know what? I just need to take my ass in my hotel room and go to sleep. So I said, Brianna, let's fucking go. I'm not about to fucking wait. Right. So, girl, we picked up our towels, picked up our shit, and left and did. And I was like, I feel bad, but I'm sleepy. You know what I mean? Like, I can't stay up anymore. So we left all their stuff at the pool, left all their stuff at the hot tub. And me and Rihanna was like running around the building because in order to get to your room, you have to pass the front desk area. And I was like, if they see us walking past the front desk area, they might cuss us out. Right. So I was like, all right, Brianna, let's go the back way. So we went the back way and ended up going back into the room. And then we ended up getting to the room at like 11. And I was only asleep for like an hour because we ended up getting up and doing some other shit that day. But fuck, I was so fucking sleep deprived and delirious. I was like, I can't.
Too longer than an hour.
I felt like I was only asleep for an hour.
Because we didn't get up till like 5 to start getting ready to go to dinner again. But, y'all, we woke up and they told us that the dudes was like, oh, we finna get a hotel room. And so I just stepped outside. We had a balcony in our hotel. I'm thinking the dudes just left because they was like, we left all that shit there. And
right, and I wasn't there. You know what I mean? So we thinking like logically, like the dudes would just leave.
Yeah, that they would just leave. And the niggas was like, I guess they got the room because when I stepped outside, I see the nigga walking around the pool looking crazy, like he high off some drugs.
With the same clothes
he had on that night. The other nigga see KLT out there bitch chilling. He done met some nigga some bitches or some white bitches, some blacks. And they all in the pool doing backflips, swimming and shit, having a good ass time. While he walking his crazy ass around the pool looking spooky as fuck. I was cracking up laughing. I said, I can't believe these niggas really went and got them a hotel room and they still at the fucking hotel just big chilling. Like, do they have a car? Because listen, they rode with us. And mind you, they was like, oh, we got a foreign car. Remember? Niggas, I had a foreign car. And nigga. Y'all rode with us the whole time into our hotel room. Y'all got y'all a hotel room. How the fuck did y'all leave the hotel? Like,
they didn't have a car because they was eventually gonna get an Uber home.
Right.
But the dude kind of still wanted to spend time with me, and you know, I convinced him to get a room, but I didn't think he was gonna take me seriously.
Right.
And then they really ended up getting a room. And I was like, fuck, they got a room? I was like, what if they cuss me out?
Right.
Yeah. It was a good ass time, though. I had a really good time. Y'all. I sat on his lap, and I was like, whew. Girl. Which is why I was thinking, like, maybe I should, because it's been a while. But then I was like, he hella crazy. Found out he was doing cocaine that entire night. And that's why he was on 10.
Right, just doing
it. Until 8 o'clock in the fucking morning.
No, until the afternoon, the nigga was still walking around the pool, looking crazy.
I think that's because he went to sleep, got some rest, and woke back up.
Maybe he snorted some more. I seen that nigga walk around that pool. He was looking at everybody like, I'm telling y'all, you could see through them shades he had on. So his eyes was shifting and shit, and he just the whole fucking time. I got that video. I'm gonna see if I can put it on the side. No, I'm not gonna put the video here. He gonna fucking sue me. And then we went out to dinner, and we seen Y and J.
Can't be big.
Most thicker, bigger girls, they love them scrawny ass niggas. I don't want to feel like I'm breaking.
It don't even be really feeling like that.
It don't, but I just feel that way. So I just be like, I'm not doing that. So I always tended to date guys that was taller and bigger. And mostly because, I don't know, they just give you big bear hugs. It's like so comforting.
I don't need all that. I feel suffocated.
It's comforting for me. And I'm hella tall too. That's all I was telling her. I said, maybe because I'm hella tall.
Yeah,
too.
I can see that.
I'm down at 6 foot, so
I'm a shorty.
5'10". Right.
So, like, all that big nigga, big body, I feel suffocated most times. And then at the same time, it's like, if we going to sleep in the bed, I need room too, Pooh.
Big body beds. I remember I used to be dusty.
So, yes, I tend to like my men a little on a more, like, athletic, slimmer side. Now, I'm not saying you need to be skin and bones, because that's not cute either. Like, I don't like skin and bones.
Man, I tried a skinny nigga one time thanks to Tui Tofu. Ooh, I saw him with a Tui ass. Talk about, you should try it. It's good, girl. Girl, that was the worst experience of my life. It was a quick pumper. A quick pumper, and that shit was this motherfucking thick. I mean, literally. That shit was so thick.
You're lying.
No, it wasn't that thin, but it was like, it probably was like, I don't even want to, it's
fingers?
not even that thick. Like, I don't even think it was this fucking thick. I'm not lying.
You have to make me fall out, for real.
That shit was small fuck. I said, what the fuck? Girl, I said, I gotta go. His whole family was there. Mind you, he was like 5'2". I'm 5'10". He trying to kiss me. I'm like, you can't even reach me. What the fuck is going on? That shit was so, I was embarrassed for him.
What is that?
This?
Yeah.
Mongolia beef. Chow mein.
Yo, that's hella funny. She said he was 5'2", I'm 5'10".
Girl, that shit was a mess. I was like, oh my God. As soon as I left, I thought I'm gonna be Tui Tofu motherfucking ass. But nah, I fucked with some skinny dudes. Maybe one after him. But I don't like the small dudes. I love me a chubster, a little gut, a big football lineman type of nigga with a little gut, a little muscle, but it's more so fat. It ain't complete muscle, but if you hold it, it's fucking hard as fuck. You know, a little stocky neck, but not too big. So I don't like big muscular meathead ass niggas. That's a turn off. All them fucking muscles. That shit look nasty. But the smallest I would do was like an NBA player size. Not the ones that playing in high school. Not the niggas in high school playing basketball. I'm talking about NBA player like Dwight Howard. That's his name?
Yeah.
Like that size. That's cool for a dude that I would call skinny. But the nigga I'm dating now, that nigga, whew, skin and bone.
She's dramatic. He's not.
Well, I'm not used to that smallness, so, you know, I be like, man, I told him when I first, you know, spent the night with him, I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna break your chest with my head. I feel like my head, my head alone gonna break your fucking chest. But, you know, he actually has a really solid chest. It's lit. And he's A1.
How can I describe the guys that I like physically? Honestly, though, for me, I don't know, because it all depends. Like, I've dated somebody like maybe an inch shorter than me,
Mm-hmm.
but he was still slim on some side.
Right.
And then, of course, like, what's his name
Who?
in college?
Oh.
He was a thicker guy, though. He wasn't super skinny.
Right.
But he wasn't, like, he didn't have, like, a gut, and he wasn't, like, you know, like, a big dude. But he was stocky.
Give me something to grab.
And that was nice. It was really nice. I don't know, just like an average body type.
I always thought that bigger dudes had bigger dicks.
That's
and
not
most
true.
of the time they didn't. No, mine's did. Mine, for the most part, did. Very few didn't.
Listen,
Like,
the biggest that I've ever had, he was 5'2".
God damn.
5'3". He was my height.
Well, that is your height.
He had he was a shower, not a grower. For one, it was thick as hell,
Right.
and it was long. And I was like, "That's coming off of you? Like, that's so crazy to me." And I was just like, "Wow."
Yeah, I think mine was from the dude, you know, that I was talking about the other day. His ass, he looked weird. I mean, he didn't look weird. He just looked like he was into, like, some rock, like, that motherfucking shit. And, you know, I always told myself I always want to try one of those guys or a skateboarder because I'm like, they look like they real freaky.
Mm-hmm.
They gets down, you know, so I tried him, and I'm telling y'all, that shit was the biggest thing I ever seen in my life. It was super thick. It was super long. It was awesome.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, I try to give everybody a chance now because not everybody literally, but I mean like dudes that I wouldn't typically go for, like the one I'm dating now, like him being so skinny, I just would not go for that. If I seen him walking down the street, I'm like, oh, he cute, but I wouldn't give him no time of day. But I had to get to know him first, so yeah. I don't know. And the dude I was just telling y'all about, I definitely would have never gave him a chance because that was a thick ass nigga. That nigga had a big ass. He had big thighs. Like, he had motherfucking, he was shaped like a stallion. I mean, motherfucking real, no, I'm serious, bitch. He played basketball, football, and shit. That was a motherfucking stallion. I mean, he was built too. But, yeah, he was good. He had a big dick. That shit was huge.
Mm-hmm. Now, I just want to make a disclaimer. As a man, just because you got a big dick, that don't mean your sex is good.
No, right, definitely not.
Because 5 times out of 10, the sex is not as good, even if you got a big dick. You know?
Yeah, it's lit. Have you ever tried a 69?
Mm-hmm. I
Do
used
you
to
like
always
it?
do it with my ex.
I don't really care for that shit. I mean, it's
I don't
cool,
really
though.
care for it too because
Is it really 10-on-1?
yes, I don't really care for it
Oh,
just
shit.
because it's like when you're pleasuring me, I just want you to focus on me.
Right.
I don't want to be having to focus on you while I'm trying to feel good in the moment of you doing what you're doing your thing.
But then it make you go harder. Like, I feel like...
It don't.
I feel like it make you want to go harder because it's like, oh, I'm aroused, so now I'm finna make you aroused. And then now you aroused, so now you finna go harder on me.
No, I just feel like I'm not focused on actually receiving the pleasure from him giving me oral sex. I'm just focused on him. You know what I mean? And I just feel like it's no point. Sure, it's cool, it's fun for bragging rights, but I don't think it's not for me, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I don't like it really neither.
And plus my stomach, I be like, oh, my stomach.
Put that stomach on the chest. To drop that motherfucker. But y'all, I'm finna get off of here because I got to go, okay? Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. We greatly appreciate y'all for your support.
Deuces. Barbara's out.
Yeah, Barb's out, you know. And I'll be back with another banger soon. So,
girl,